Hi, Divine Feminines. Let us get started with today's reading, and I hope you are doing very well. Let's see what the masculines. Two of Swords. Again with these black birds. Four of Swords, Ace of Cups. This makes sense. They have this cycle ending, and it feels like there's a lot of resistance, and they're kind of being pulled forward to make some choices. Well, there we go. Two of Swords in the world. They're being pulled forward to make some choices in their life. And I don't think these are like small crossroads. I think these are quite large crossroads. For some reason they're wanting to put like white and black together. So we shall see what is going on here. All right, let us see. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I think they're fighting what they already know to be the truth of, Look at that. Two of Cups reversed. Hierophant reversed. There we go. We have the Eight of Swords with these black birds. Strength in reverse. Look. Here we go. The white and the black. What is this about, Spirit? Oh, look. We have the Moon again with Nine of Cups. So Moon played a big role yesterday. Has been playing a big role. King and Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. They're finding you extremely, extremely hard to resist here. So I see messages in three of these cards. They're finding you so hard to resist. You're just making their heart chakra glow like that. This beautiful energy. I feel their third eye is very open right now. And look at that, their throat. Double strength. They've been talking to you. About you to their friends. All right, so I don't... Look at that, double King of Pentacles and Goddess of the Moon. Wow. So this masculine is really feeling so much coming through, and they are fighting it so badly. I have a feeling you don't see any of this. What's actually coming through, I think I said this yesterday. It's really hard for me to remember when I channel. They're gonna try to get negative behavior. I can just feel it. Something negative is gonna happen. Either they're going to act out, say something to friends or something. It's like they cannot look away from you. They want to like smell you. There's this really, let your friends help you. I haven't gotten such a strong message as this in a while. Okay, so they have a huge fear of commitment here, but something has happened. Oh man, they're watching you. Wow. Something happened that made them see things from a different perspective. It's so interesting because it's like I get practical messages about manifestation, but it always has to do with what's going on in the world of the twin flames. So, yeah, this is, so breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. I think he has used silence or some kind of tactic with your abandonment issue, and that's ending. This is my Divine Masculine card. It says light-hearted, find out, things come to light, adapt, change, and heal. I think, first of all, something was seen. He saw something in you, or something you posted, or he heard something. It's like the mirror of him, that's what I'm getting. The mirror of him changed. And okay, so there's three, I've seen 3 cards of him watching you now, and just really, oh, he misses you so much, and you focusing on yourself's really helped this along. He just feels right now like it's never gonna happen. He's never going to experience you again. The Orchid card came out. Oh, and the Wisteria. Those are really my 2 favorite cards in this deck. He's just there's a lot of fear here that you have. You see how there's 3 women in a row right here with her eyes closed. And yesterday I talked about in a video about how closing your eyes helps you detach from the circumstances, right? Actually, there's 4 women with their eyes closed. I feel like you've detached from some circumstances around you and really honed in on your intuition and your insight and your perception of spiritual sight. And this transition, transformation, welcome, change, renewal, this is the Death card for me in this deck, is being reflected in him. Like, he is seeing a change in you, and it could just be on a subconscious level where you aren't needing anything. It's beautiful. They're just kind of pointing out, I don't know, like they're showing me like the heart on her chain, and they're saying like you're wearing your heart very bravely now, and it's not like that. They're saying yes, heart on the sleeve, but not quite like that. It's like you took away this protection around it, at least partially. And there we go again. You've got this, like, it's really weird message, sorry. Oh wow, these are beautiful cards. So you've got this like protective, beautiful mother energy, but then you've also got this beautiful passion, strength, and stability. It's like trying to get a better analogy because they're giving me motto flame, but it's like, I don't know, last week they gave me like seeing like the torch through the tunnel, but now they've gone through the tunnel, and so they're right there. They're like right near it, but not moving forward. They're gathering strength. Okay. So you've removed some of this protection that you had around your heart, and then so did he. And his protection was really like about, one fall on the floor. Oh, 2. His protection was, it was like a FOMO, of like missing out on like a friend group. Wow, I've not had a card fall on the floor in a long time. But then it's kind of like, I don't know, when you taste, I don't know, just give you an analogy for myself. Like when you, let's say you've been drinking gas station coffee your whole life, and then you taste like gourmet, you know, coffee from a cafe. And then you try to go back to drinking gas station coffee, right? It may have been fine, but all of a sudden you've experienced something like way richer, way deeper, way more satisfying. And that's kind of how he's seeing you. He's like seeing you as this shaman. Shaman energy's coming up really strong. And he's like saying, you're so spiritual. I feel so inadequate. And I feel like for some of you, and it's weird because this memory came up in my mind, that some of you may have said to him, that you felt very spiritually connected. You felt that they were very spiritual. There was something very spiritual going on. And that may have confused them, because although it's intriguing and enticing in a lot of ways, because it's mysterious, and it's also unknown, right? Dangerous in a little bit of ways, like anything that you've kind of been told is wrong somehow. This is an interesting line of things here. Okay, so it's like they wanted to believe, but they never really got the courage to overcome the doubt. And it kind of, I think you were there probably at the beginning of this year. We were going back and forth of, is this real? Is this not real? And then once you got over that doubt, like I remember right when I like crossed that doubt line, and I was just like, oh no, this is real. This is real, and I don't have to doubt it ever again. And things just change from that point on. And I think they're right there. And they're really curious. Like, they really want to talk to you. And it's like, remember when, you know, I know not everybody's in the same place, but generally when we're in a collective, we're going through like this wave. And I know I'm kind of at the forefront of it, and some people are like coming. And there are people that have like, that I work with and talk to that get over certain things easier than I do, right? But remember when you were like talking to friends and family and trying to like figure this all out with your mind, and how frustrating and painful that was, because you had to really lower your vibration to get down there. And this is not like at all a like any kind of shade. I'm not throwing that. I'm just saying, like, I've talked about this so many times, I don't feel like I need to talk about it anymore, but it's like you cannot look at this relationship through a lens of like a traditional relationship, because it doesn't make sense. And I think they're still trying to like get their normal friends that they used to hang out with to like understand and what I love spirit so much. You know, spirit's like, I know my masculine is Syrian, and so I'm Palladian. Spirit's like, this is a high priest from Sirius. Why won't they see like how special they are in a way? Like, of course, love, divine oneness, we're all the same energy. It's just in this context of what twins are here to do and how we're waking up, right? You wake up like one thought at a time. There's no other way to do it. You have to wake up one thought at a time. And the longer you put off having the next thought awakening, right? The trail, they're showing me like a trail of stars. The longer you put off the next thought and you believe in the lack and you believe that you're not who you are with your particular set of skills and your lifetimes and all of your energy and your vibration, the longer the pain continues, right? And it's like, they're telling me like every high council intergalactic member is focused on masculine right now, and they still really won't overcome their limits. And they're looking at you, and this is such a beautiful reading. They're looking at you overcoming these limits that were blocking your heart. And they are feeling a bit competitive, which is sort of cute in a way. It's like, why can she do this? Why can she do this so easily? They're getting the puzzle pieces are fitting together of, oh, there's a lot of karma here of the things that I've done. I'm paying a big price for the karma of how I acted, what I did. And that's this cycle that's ending, that they're really having such a hard time, right? We're having such a hard time facing the heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and attack that they did on you, the chaser. And oh, there's our mirror. There's our mirror card. Look at that. It was stabbed in the back. I like you, chaser. Mask, mirror, separation, heartbroken. So that's exactly what I was talking about. There is this thing about masks coming off right now. We're all just deciding collectively. I think it's partially this Neptunian energy. Neptune is in Pisces right now. And Pluto, it just went direct, and Saturn is also moving. The big outer energies are moving, and they're seeing you as being really lucky. Of course, it's not luck. It's that you've believed in yourself, and you've chosen self-love, and you've chosen to overcome your doubts about yourself. And if not, that's the process that will be coming in for you, because that's the only way forward. All right. So pure light with diamond essence transmutes dense energies back to ether and releases them. Hurting you hurt me more than I ever imagined it would. And that's what we see in the twin flame, is that, you know, if you hurt them, you're just hurting yourself. And there's no way, you can't argue with it. And so, anything else, Spirit? Okay. I'm going to take a few animal cards like I did yesterday. See what comes up on this King of Pentacles and Chariot reversed. He's trying to really hold back really strong energy. I mean, two major arcana with the King of Pentacles it's kind of like, almost, I want to say like penultimate or Phoenix energy, where you're having to use all of your strength not to go through this change. Peacock and Squirrel. Let it shine and believe in yourself. So there's a fear of him here. He's seeing you shine, right? I've showed you these two chakras kind of lit up. He's seeing you shine in your heart and what you're saying. And just this card too. going through so much inner transformation around how strong you are, and it's like knowing yourself. That's the idea. And it's giving him a lot of, there's the death energy again. He's resisting, and his boundaries again. And it's interesting, I can see freedom is yours right here. Sorry. And so it's like all he has to do is surrender to, they're showing me it's like 85% of his heart is already there. Oh, we got that yesterday. Life is a mystery. Dream a world into being. 8385. A rebirth is assured. There has to be a letting go here. We have 838284445. Reclaim your power. Otter Spirit 42 and Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. I had that yesterday too. Bottom of the deck, Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things and see the big picture. So I think you are in the big picture and he's looking at all the little details right now. Could be reversed, but I'm seeing you in the big picture energy. Something about you that he feels is like a sacred gift, and it actually is a beautiful energy. This card has played quite a role here, and it doesn't usually have this many meanings to me, but it's kind of like he put you in a jar on a shelf, right? Because he did, on some level, recognize how important you are. And I think once the first, blow was struck, or the first pain was inflicted, and they're showing me both ways, even though that wasn't your intention, that it's like he immediately felt so strongly about it. It was like, I want to say Saturn because it's like the cosmic father, but it's like the reprimand, the reverberation of that on him was so strong. He knew it was different. He knew that he had to, It's like immediately after he did whatever he did, he regretted it. And then there was so much fear around it. First of all, like having to face up to his mistakes, right? Taking responsibility for his mistakes. My eyes are feeling weird now. And I think he just totally didn't want to see what he did. I think he just almost like blacked out in a way, like, because there was a lot of trauma attached to this. All I want to do is talk to you. I feel so much regret for everything I've said and done. I'm struggling with money. That's always self-worth to me. I can't get you out of my head. Yes. I'm so scared of change. And that is this energy of this death energy. I'm battling addictions. I've never felt a love like this before, and I miss holding you. Yeah. You mean the world to me. So this is like such a nice progression here, because so the path of spiritual awakening can really be kind of drawn into how much you think what's going on with you comes from outside of yourself, and how much you realize what's going on with you is all inside yourself. And I literally have come to believe, like, the path of self-realization and self-love is absolutely 100% that you take responsibility for absolutely everything in your life. And that includes things that you might not have done, like pain that other people have caused you. It's not your fault, but it is your responsibility to repair the damage that was done inside of you and to restore your heart and your soul to love again. And that means looking at the shadow of whatever happened. And he's really, really resisted looking at his shadow, looking at what he did. It doesn't matter, because that's why the DM has to go through it with the karmic, is that the karmic is going to show them the converse side of it, the alternate, the polarity of it. You cannot escape it. It will just happen eventually, this lifetime or the next. And I feel like that's this huge cycle wrapping up, is that there's a little bit of a problem that he thought if he took the pain that the karmic gave him, that would be the end of the karma. But that is never the end of the karma unless you want to repeat that karmic cycle again. The truth is that you would actually have to do the transmutation of the energy and turn it into dharma, or however you like to think about that. He hasn't yet freed himself from this karma. And there could be elements around him that are religious in nature, traditional in nature, that really prevent him, without breaking those traditions or elements of his family. It's going to take a lot for him to fully transmute this all and to fully accept everything that's here, what we are talking about. You know, the masculine never really, the masculine's focus is the 3D, and so they do this on a different level. It's like, in a lot of ways, the feminine has an easier time with wealth elements, and the masculine has an easier time with spiritual elements. It's just, it's not our focus, so we don't have all of our energy on it. And when you don't have energy on something, it's a lot easier for it to come about. Does that make sense? Although I think I contradicted myself a little bit, but what I'm saying here is that the 3D elements for him are making his spiritual growth harder. And I feel a little confusion about, like, him witnessing you growing spiritually and thinking that him fixing 3D things will fix this all, and it really won't. He has to surrender to the transformation of his subconscious that's connected to the soul energy, to his spirituality, right? And detach for some of the things that he's really attached to. He's overly attached to things. And it's not like, okay, he's overly attached to being unattached. And it's the karmic that is holding that kind of wound energy with him right now. And he's tried to break that off, but I got that tanzanite clarity. I'm going to do the 3 piles again. You know, Spirit's just really being adamant that, wow, there's a lot of energy, that this is a lesson for you, that this has nothing to do with you, and that's a really hard lesson to learn. And that you're going to get to the point very soon with your inner child healing where you actually can wish him the best and wish him happiness, like truly. And I just got there like last week, and it's mind-blowing. I'll just say that much. It was mind-blowing for me. Maybe some of you are already there. As I said, I take longer. I'm at the forefront, but then I also take longer with some things. I just kind of, I don't know, do them backwards. You know, psychics aren't psychic for themselves like that. They're just doing the same work that you're doing with the healing. Okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do black moon, white moon, and then amethyst. And we have the twins. That was one of the piles yesterday. So we've had inner child, the twins, spirits. Such a funny guy, girl, person, energy. Sorry for being so chaotic today. Normally I can channel very straightforwardly, but today the energy was all over the place. Fire and water enables your life to flow with loving force. Lilac fire transmutes the power of divine love. So this is messages for all of us here. This beautiful lilac fire dragon. Open up transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart. Oh, my heart chakra is just going crazy. Brings peace, hope, and joy. Prepare for change and move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. So I feel like crying. It's really intense. It's really beautiful. Okay, so we got all of our cards, and now we're gonna get the message cards. I really think that your masculines are going to have a lot of feelings in their hearts that they can't ignore. All right, bottom of the deck. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Playfulness. So we've had really 3 cards of being playful and light and loving. So pile 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Pyromorphite, patience. Serapis Bay, ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Beautiful. As I was saying, the 2 snakes here, the caduceus. And Source Dragon, the most powerful card in this deck, with the Magician affinity symbol here, attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. And then you have power. You instinctively know what is right for you and have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So your ascension comes through saying no right now and being patient and having surety in what you want will manifest. Okay, pile 2. Black tourmaline. Wow, double black, very Saturnian. Charity, prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Protection. Alpha dragon. Harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old. Visualize your dream and help to manifest a new world. So very strong manifestation. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And I talked about that with the masculine in the reading. They're seeing how sacred you are, and they want to protect you from whatever it is they're going through, but that's the masculine thing. All right, 3. Wow, these are really high-level cards. Diopside, Mother Earth. The Shekinah, Sacred Self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. And then the beautiful Golden Atlantean Dragon helps you remember the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents, and reclaim your mastery. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, sound familiar? We resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow and be surprised where it leads. So beautiful messages from Spirit, and I want to say thank you so much for being here, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I would love it if you would claim this energy in the comments and help this message find more people. It really helps me out. My readings are open right now if you would like one. That's in the link. All right, bye for now.